There can be no doubt that 2020 is shaping up to be one of the most difficult, challenging years for business in decades. So much happening globally, trying to keep on top of normal routine elements of business can be very hard and sometimes fall off the radar. In our case, I'm thinking of things like compliance learning. How do we maintain an element of learning, training, and a good direction for development when times are so challenging as they are this year? One thing that's crucial to consider as the year develops is e-learning. The ability for staff to learn in a remote environment in various places at potentially the same time. Here are 3 reasons why this year you should consider looking at e-learning for your compliance training needs. Number 1, it's a remarkably cost-effective way of training. Looking at systems where you're paying potentially a fee per person and the more people you add to a system might reduce the cost, or running things like a webinar where you can be training potentially hundreds, maybe thousands of people in locations all at the same time using only one facilitator, which can then be recorded and put online, is a great way of ensuring we keep momentum for training as the year develops. This won't blow your budget, and it will make sure that we're getting a certain level of training done on an ongoing basis for all employees. Number 2, it's scalable. We can be training 10 people, 20 people, or 2,000 in a very short period of time. Increasingly at the moment, we're seeing employees around the world who are working from home, with, of course, good reason. They can be doing their compliance learning whilst they're at home. They don't have to be office-based to be doing it. You can have staff in multiple locations all doing their compliance learning all at similar times. It's a great way of making sure, from a cost perspective, we're getting a good quality of outcome. Not only that, but point number 3, we get great recordable metrics. We can see who's training, to what level, when, and areas they're struggling with, which are one of our most crucial metrics to consider. Which individual staff or which staff groups are struggling with a specific area of regulatory compliance content. We can then target those to make sure they are picking up the exact skills they need when they need them for better outcomes for business. There are great reasons to look at compliance learning from an online perspective, like there are great reasons to run facilitated workshops. Given the current business environment and challenges we face, it's certainly worth considering online learning. Here at CompliLearn, we work with partner organisation i-KYC to roll out a bespoke set of training for organisations focused on financial crime prevention, things like anti-money laundering, customer due diligence, and focused content on things like the Wolfsburg principles. The content can be tailored or can be taken off the shelf. It can be delivered on our learning management system or can be put onto yours. In the links below, there's some information to how to contact us to look at the compliance e-learning we offer. It's really something worth considering in this difficult time to give you a continued advantage for your staff going forward.